Hola Xataqueros, bienvenidos a Nueva York. ¿Qué hacemos aquí? Algo muy especial. Vamos a hablar un ratito con los protagonistas de Iron Fist, la nueva serie de Marvel que llega a Netflix el 17 de marzo. Vamos allá.
Me fui de aquí hace 10 años en un jet con mis padres y fui el único superviviente.
Danny Rand, resucitado. ¿Por qué ha esperado tanto tiempo para volver? ¿Cómo diablos ha aprendido artes marciales?
¿Dónde has entrenado?
Kunlun. Mi padre me inculcó amor y respeto por esta empresa y aún perduran. Este es mi hogar. Es la hora.
Te acompaño.
Me temo que no.
Un saludo, Xataqueros.
Pretty good. Oh, since coming back?
Oh.
Probably the internet. I imagine, like, 15 years ago, the internet was nowhere near as what it's like now. So I think the internet was probably one of the biggest, like, eye-openers for Danny. It's not long. I mean, your story is very different to mine, but I arrived in New York and I had 3 weeks before the show started. And in those 3 weeks, I did some very intense martial arts training and very intense gym training. Usually, what would happen is I'd be learning the choreography of the fights, usually about 15 minutes, 20 minutes before we actually shot. So it was very kind of hand to mouth, just kind of working.
How he can center himself, how he meditates, how you know, he's very earth-bound and understanding of earth and how to treat it well and treat people well. And there's a theme of that, like morals and being a good person.
I can't tell you because then it would spoil the show. But I think it's possible. I think everyone, there are shades to everyone. It's possible to be
Both.
both.
I think that's one of the main themes throughout our show, that no one is black or white, we are all grey. I don't know,
Why
actually.
not?
Why does Danny love hip-hop? I don't know, actually. That's an interesting question. I think he was always just raised with it when he was younger. It's just something that it's just from the past, maybe. From the past, yeah. It's always just been part of his nature.
Yeah, I mean, I think I thoroughly enjoy watching Danny and his expertise fighting and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's important for the audience and fans to understand, yeah, where and why he's coming to New York. You know, what his purpose here.
Well, definitely difference that in the original comic book, Ward had yellow hair and a yellow mustache and glasses. I have a hairdo that's bulletproof on the show.
It's just been modernized.
It's been modernized, and I
updated.
think we've really asked the question of, like, if as a child you did lose your parents and you was in this world for 15 years away from society, what would you be like when you came back? And you would be troubled, you would have like elements of trauma, and you know, we're looking at Danny from the very beginning, and it's a long journey until Danny becomes the fully realised Iron Fist as we know him from the comic books.